All right, everybody, we're back. Robert Riggy and I are here. We found the big cemetery. It took a while driving around here. Turn the camera around. These are a little more modern headstones, as you can see. And they go all the way down this field. All the way down there.
Here are some more of the headstones.
So as you can see, they have 310J. Or 310, no, I'm sorry, 3107. 3107 is the name on here. Is the number, I mean. And if we can see the name, looks like we have an Oscar Wahlberg. Died in 1947. So hold on, I'm going to catch up to Robert. He's telling his fans things.
Has a lot of history, and again, that is the weeping tree.
This is called the weeping tree, guys, if you can hear. If you can hear Robert.
Yeah, the tree that Mark is looking at right now, that is called the weeping tree.
I'm going to get you in the tree. Okay. There you go.
And that tree is ancient. It looks ancient. It is ancient. It has a history. And it's just called a weeping tree. At one time, the branches were like somebody was crying, bent over and crying, because of disease and such. It is this way. But during the summertime, it does get a little leafy. But at one time, I remember as a child coming here playing on these grounds and such, that it would like be huge, massive, and it would be bent over. The limbs and such. But anyhow, there are certain times of the year where you can hear moans and groans and weeping, crying from this area of this tree.
That's amazing. So guys, if you're just tuning in, this is part 2. We are at the Pollak Hospital here in Bartonville, Illinois. It was for the mentally insane, I guess you call it. And the Pollak Hospital was basically for TB patients, I believe. They had a TB ward. They had a children's ward. It
was a children's ward first, and then after that, they turned it into a adult ward. And even today, when you go in, you will see baby cribs made out of metal. You will see all sorts of things that the children use there.
Deanna says, I love his hoodie.
Oh,
she likes your tie-dye hoodie, buddy.
But this is the weeping tree. And like I said, there are marks here that you can see that where they have tried to cut it down, and they can't. They have tried many, many, many times over these 100 and some years, 180 years. But this tree looks sad. It is sad. It has so much history. You will hear disembodied voices coming from this cemetery. This cemetery goes all the way down.
I know, I've seen that.
Okay.
Now here's some of the older headstones.
Right. And where Booker is,
yep,
he is across the gully.
Right across the gully over there.
Yes. But we can walk down.
So as you can see, guys, like we have these shorter headstones here. So there's going to be no name. There's just going to be the patient's number, 983. There's no name. Is that 983 or 883? I can't tell. 983. So on the newer ones, as you can see here, at least we can make out some kind of a name. Minnie McCloy died in 1936. Looks like July 20th. But her patient number will be on the back of the headstone, which is 2461. So the newer headstones, at least they put their name on them.
2463, 2464.
Yep, we're going up. And again, Enlightened Souls Paranormal. We've asked the owners if we can get into the Pollak to investigate either next Thursday or next Friday evening. And Mr. Robert Riggy, who is with me right now, he will be doing that investigation with us. He'll be our guest. Actually, we're going to be his guest, I guess you'd say.
And these numbers also signify what patients they were. Okay, so here, right here, that means that this person was a 2,484 patient here.
Wow, that's amazing. I wonder if these good numbers go up on this side. Yeah, this is 26. So if you go all the way to the back, that's going to be your highest numbers. It's like right here, we're at 3,038. So this person was the 3,038th patient.
Yes.
And this person's name was... Get out. Emma.
Wow.
My ovilus said Emma.
Emma.
Oh my God. Emma Green. And she died, well, I can't even make this out. 1946. March 13th. March 13th, 1946. This place has tons of history, guys.
There is a cemetery that is locked, and only families that have the key can go in there. But there are three other cemeteries that are even more remote than what we're at right now.
So weather permitting, next week, we'll definitely get into the Pollak Hospital, but I'm hoping that if the weather's permitting, we can get our crew to come back here. Because when I had my ovilus on, it was going crazy. I had so many spirits trying to talk to me.
Here, let's go down here.
All right.
I'm sorry for interrupting.
It's okay.
These down here are ancient, like they were where Booker is.
Yep. Yep, these are the old headstones.
My brothers and sisters, we are here to bring you peace and solace. We're here to respect you. We're not here to provoke you. We're not here to bother you. But we want to know the history of each of you. Each of you have a history. Each of you had a family. Each of you were sent here for a specific reason. I'm sorry that you had to come here. It was not a fun place. It was not a happy place for you. I understand that. I was here as a child. You remember me as a child coming here and playing here with my friends whose fathers were psychiatrists on these grounds.
So your father's friend was a psychiatrist?
No, my friend.
Oh, your friend? Your friend's father?
Here. Yeah. So we used to come here on the weekends.
So you actually have a real personal history here.
Yes, very much so.
Wow.
Very much so. I have, being a psychic medium, that I have experienced so much. And just to come out here, even during the daytime, come out here in the summer, bring a chair, bring a blanket, have a picnic. I know it sounds rude, but to have a picnic out here and just to experience and just listen, and you will hear these, our brothers and sisters who were here, you will hear their story.
Yeah. Deanna says, wow. So here we have, let's see if we can read this one, guys. Wow, that's a hard one to read. Jamie?
Yes, I just spoke to him.
Jamie Smith died in 1935.
Hopefully going to be moved to a rehab center facility, treat facility. And he would appreciate that.
That's a big owl.
I hear them at night because I only live, 3 miles from here, 2 miles from here, and you hear owls all the time. They have also said
He's probably about a quarter mile away.
that there are bobcats in this area also.
Well, I think we're okay from bobcats because no, when you see deer, you know there's no predators around.
Now, if you go down this alley and go down this gully down here, you will see different artifacts. You'll find tables, chairs, broken dishes, all sorts of things, even today. And this hospital's been closed forever.
I'm telling you guys, this gully is deep. It goes way down there. He's in that tree right there, that big tree, but I can't see him. I saw a really big owl one night when I was at Springdale Cemetery. He was a big boy looking right at me. What's shiny over there? You see that?
What is it? I don't want to fall.
I don't know. It's really shiny. There's those barrels.
Oh, yeah. There's all sorts of things. Yeah, you can find barrels down there.
Those are like kegs of beer.
It could be people. People partied here for a long. Kids would come here and they would party here and stuff like that. And so you will find many, many things. Now there is also another cemetery, like I said, that you will find children's graves.
Oh.
And those are the most sad, that children died here by themselves. Their parents were not here when they died. They were here and dropped off at the gates of the state hospital. They could be dropped off for many, many reasons. And so these children died. And they were buried, but the gravestones are very old also, like I said.
Right.
And you just go amongst these wonderful children and you can hear them. You can hear them play sometimes. You can hear them cry.
Yep.
This is truly an incredible place. Incredible.
Yeah, I might have to come back out here tomorrow morning.
Yeah, come and get me, and I'll take you back out.
Yeah. We'll come out in the daylight and look at things.
I think that is a car at the Pollak.
You think that's a car?
Probably the police.
Looking at my light back here going, oh, there they are.
Mm-hmm. But a lot of these gravestones, unfortunately, have been desecrated, which is very, very sad.
Yeah, look at this one knocked over, just laying there.
Mm-hmm. But once you come out here during the daytime, it will look totally different.
Yep.
I think it is time for us to go.
Okay. Let me